Guys, what if I told you that tomorrow you would get the opportunity of a lifetime? And if you shined in that moment, then it would change your life forever. Would you be prepared? Would you take me seriously? Would you do whatever it took to be ready to show up and show out? Well, stick around and watch this video, because I'm going to talk about just how that can play out. Check it out. Hi guys, it is Dr. Cody Dukes and we are back again for yet another video. Now you already know what to do. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading 5 videos a week. That is one every single weekday. I do motivational and inspirational content with a pop culture twist, looking at things like sports, movies, anime, TV shows, superheroes, you name it. I try to find a motivational message and then deliver it to you in a way so that you can be great and successful. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, this is the channel for you. Go ahead, subscribe, and follow along. Now, with that out of the way, today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite sitcoms from when I was growing up. And that is none other than the show Family Matters. Now, if you guys know anything about the show Family Matters, you'll know that it's filled with lots of wholesome fun, family time, and a good laugh when it comes to the main character, or the person who I believe became the main character, in the person of Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel was played by Jaleel White, and he's very famous for having such catchphrases as, "Did I do that?" or "Help me, I'm falling and I can't get up." And one of my favorites that doesn't get talked about enough, "I don't have to take this, I'm going home." He was a staple in the 90s and helped make my childhood what it was growing up. But the thing about the character Steve Urkel is that the character Steve Urkel was never supposed to be Steve Urkel. You see, when the show Family Matters first started, Steve Urkel was not a mainstay character on the show. In fact, he was a guest appearance, I want to say about 7 or so episodes in. But what happened is that when he came on, Jaleel White did such a good job of portraying the character, and I'm sure that it had something to do with the character being extremely well written, to the point that the fans just demanded that Steve Urkel come back. And so before you know it, they made Steve Urkel a mainstay character on the show. And in my opinion, he is widely the reason the show was so successful. And in my opinion, he was the main character of the show. Well, I didn't tune in to watch Laura, deny Steve's advances. I didn't tune in to watch, Eddie have a tough upbringing. I tuned in to watch Steve show up unannounced to the house where the girl of his dreams lived and continually get disappointed and mistreated and talked bad to, and get into all types of shenanigans. I tuned in for Steve Urkel. And to think that this show that I think so highly of was only what it was because a character who was never supposed to be a character, he was only supposed to be a one-off, showed up when he got the opportunity and showed out. And the reason that this is relevant to many of us today is because a lot of us don't realize that life is a lot like that Eminem song from 8 Mile. If you only had one shot. Y'all know the song. What is it? Lose Yourself, yeah. Sometimes you only get one shot. And when you get the one shot, just be excellent. Sometimes you don't even know that it's just one shot. But if you commit to just being extremely excellent, if you commit to just being great all the time, never taking a break, You're going to find yourself taking advantage of opportunities that you didn't even know were opportunities. I'm certain, in fact, I know they did interviews about it, but I'm pretty sure that Jaleel White, he wasn't thinking, oh, if I do really good, I'm going to get to come back. Jaleel White was just thinking, I want to be an actor in Hollywood. And so every chance I get, I have to do the best I can so that I can build up a resume of always doing great. But because his mindset was just be great all the time, he turned what was supposed to just be a job into a career-making opportunity. Almost to the point, not almost to the point, he's synonymous with the character, almost so much so that I think he said he became typecast. He couldn't be separated in other rooms from the character of Steve Urkel. That people couldn't see him as another character. Because he was so good at being Steve Urkel. But because of that, for many people, including myself, he'll always be recognizable as Steve Urkel. He'll never be irrelevant because he played that character so well. So much so that they had to write the character in, and not just write him in, but basically make him the star of the show. So be excellent. And be excellent all the time. You never know when what you're just doing could be an opportunity to go on and be great. And you'll never know it if you're not being excellent in every moment. People miss people being average all the time. There are a million people who are working on the side of the road that you just drive by because they're being average and working on the side of the road. But let someone be doing the most spectacular job on the side of the road that you've ever seen, doing backflips while they're digging a hole, I don't know, standing on the drill with their feet on the top of it. You won't miss that. You won't miss someone being excellent and standing out, even if they're just doing a simple task. So be excellent. Stand out, no matter what you're doing. And you'll find it hard that success and greatness won't find you. That is the video today, guys. If you haven't already, please do me a favor and like the video. It won't cost you anything. And it won't hurt you, but it'll help me. And if you're not already, I ask that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you didn't know, I upload 5 videos a week. That's a lot. That's one every single weekday. I do motivational and inspirational content with a pop culture twist. I look at things like sports and movies, anime, TV shows, superheroes, you name it. I try to find a motivational message that I can deliver to you in a way that you can easily understand it and implement it into your lives. If that sounds like something you're interested in, this is most definitely the channel for you. Go ahead and subscribe. Guys, I thank you for sticking around this long. I appreciate the support, and I just ask that you continue to come back as I continue to make videos for you guys. And as I always say, guys, until next time, peace.